Hi everyone, I thought I would film a review video about my new trimmer. I've been looking at new trimmers for a while. Previous to this, I was using this trimmer, the Fiskars trimmer. It's actually the one that has the wire in it. I just cut my wire out and it has the extendable arm. Well, I had a lot of trouble with this trimmer right from when I first got it, and I should have just returned it, but I didn't. I could never get the trimmer to cut straight. No matter how I tried, I could not get it to cut straight. So my theory is that these little, this part, the groove with the little lip here, and the top one, my theory is that one of them is not straight. The trimmer itself. So I went out and I bought a new trimmer last night. It is the Fiskars ProCision paper trimmer. In Canada it sells for $160. But I used a coupon for it. So it does fold out. My camera won't pick up the whole thing because it's too big. But it does fold out like this. My plastic is coming off of it. Anyways. It cuts, there's a line for up to 13 inches. But, I mean, 12 by 12 scrapbooking, I'm probably never going to cut that far. I am going to cut to 12 inches. What else could I tell you? Oh, from here to here is 12 inches. So if you have a piece of paper with a, like the branding strip on the bottom, it won't fit in the trimmer this way. When you have the branding strip on it, it's too big. So you have to cut the branding strip off first in order to get it to fit in the trimmer, and once you do, it fits fine. How I cut off branding strips is I line it up with the 12-inch mark at the edge, and then I just trim it. And most of the time that works. However, some paper is not actually 12 inches, so you can see that on the edge there's a bit of the branding strip left. So I'll have to go back and cut that off. So I'll do that right now to show you how detailed of a cut you can get with this. Okay, I don't actually have it over the part that I want to cut. Okay. So I just cut that little itty bitty piece off, and I'll show you here. This is, I can't even hold it. This is how thin of a piece I just cut with it, and I'll hold up the edge in a second, but the edge isn't frayed at all on the paper. The edge looks like it's perfect. So it's not frayed at all. So overall, I really like this trimmer. It has a rotary blade that sharpens as you put it across. There's a sharpener in it, so you don't have to replace it. I suspect it's very similar to the Caterpillar trimmer, just with no LED light. It has a paper holder here. There's a lock at the bottom. I'll show you. There's a lock here at the bottom for the paper trimmer. So you can open it, and then if you want to keep it there, you can close it. Other things I've noticed about this, you can cut with it like this. It does have the feet on the bottom here. So you can cut with it folded. It works fine with it folded as well. It is heavy because this is aluminum or steel or something, so it is heavy, not exactly portable, but a very good trimmer, and so far I really like it. This piece is flimsy, it's kind of like cheap, but I mean, if you have it unlocked, you don't even need to lift it. You can just slide it underneath normal. Like any other paper trimmer, it's no problem. If you have the cutter up, like up halfway, it is like you can't get the paper under the paper guard. You do have to pull the trimmer back to get it through. But I mean, it's a really good trimmer. It cuts very, very thin pieces. I haven't tried cutting layers with it. So I'll just cut a couple pieces of this paper. Let's see. Okay. So I'll try and see how it goes. I am going to put the paper lock on just because I think it'll be easier with this. Okay, so it did cut through 4 layers of paper. This isn't thick paper, it's just standard cardstock, plain cardstock. I think it's the Recollections brand. It did cut through 4 layers of it, so it's pretty good. I don't really care how many layers it cuts through because I typically only cut 1 layer at a time. So it's not an issue for me, but if you like cutting through multiple layers of paper, there you go, you know it will cut through 4 layers for sure. I can tell you if it'll go through 5. I don't think it will, just because it did struggle with the 4 layers. But I will try 5 layers and see. Oh, it did cut through 5 layers, but it was a lot harder. And the edge isn't as smooth on the 5 layers as it is typically. I mean, typically the edge is like razor sharp. I'll show you. I'll just cut a piece quick. So like the edge is usually very, very crisp, and I think it's good. So it is an expensive trimmer. If you use a coupon for it, I used a 40% off coupon, and I think it came to $84 Canadian. So, oh, excuse me. It's rainy here today, so I think that's why I'm yawning. So I think it's a pretty good value for what you get. It's definitely a good trimmer, and I'm enjoying it so far. So comment down below if you have one of these trimmers and you like or don't like it. I'd be interested to know what other people think. But like I said, I like it so far. So anyways, if you want to, leave your comments down below, and I would love to read them, and I will post links to Amazon if they sell it on Amazon, and any other sources that I can find. Alright, thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye!